Everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and we're back taking a look at another Ninja Turtles figure from the movie line. Today, it's Michelangelo. Um, as you can see, right off the bat, Michelangelo does appear to be a little bit lighter than the other turtles, and that's, something that they've kept up with previous turtle lines in terms of his overall look. Does have the orange bandana, which does hang over the shoulders. There are some chains, and what appears to be a hoodie of some sorts wrapped around his waist. Not bad. You have sneakers here that are basically worn through, so his toes are sticking out, and some wrappings there. In terms of weapons, he does come with, well, one of his signature nunchucks. The other one is one of these try chucks, or I really don't know what they're called, but this is actually not that surprising for Michelangelo to come with something like this. I remember back in the day, in some foreign markets, the nunchucks were considered a more dangerous weapon than any of the edged weapons like the sai or katana, so they had to change Michelangelo's weapon to some sort of hooked, chained type of deal, and eventually it carried over, I think, into even the American version of the series. And even now, he sometimes will whip out something that looks like a three-segmented weapon. So there's that. It's all molded plastic, all done in one color. So unfortunately, there's no whipping around or anything. Even though I have seen some of the more uh, deluxe figures will have like a chain here that he can swing around. But articulation is basically the same as all the other turtles. He has a ball jointed head, but due to the way it's positioned, there really isn't much in the way of movement other than turning the head. No waist articulation, pin and socket shoulders, 90-degree bend at the elbow with bicep rotation, but no wrist articulation. And then coming down to the waist, you have, it's a little bit better than on Leonardo, but you do have that forward and back leg movement, and then rotating the joint out to the side. You do have that rotation at the knee to try and make it look somewhat normal, but it does make his leg look broken. But there is that 90-degree bend at the knee there, and no ankle articulation. It's just, it is a little bit disappointing how they do the hips. It's sort of like how they do the the Nicktoons 2012 Turtles, but on those, if I remember, it really came out a little bit better. So, yeah. Realistically, all you're really going to do is be able to get him to stand. And even then, I was having some problems because it is a little heavy. I do wish he came with two of these basic nunchucks, and as I'm sure you already know, there is no real storage here for the nunchuck. You can even do it like a two-handed pose with them. Yeah, oh yeah, you can do a two-handed pose. I guess that's kind of cool. So yeah, I've already said basically when I did Leonardo that the Turtles really aren't my favorite figures of the line. That is the Foot Soldier, but it is their movie, and you're kind of end up getting them anyway just because it's Ninja Turtles. So yeah, if you can get a deal or a coupon, pick them up. I don't know if there'll be any other type of these basic figures coming out later on in the line, maybe with more of a classic look to them. But so yeah, they're in stores now. So there you go. It's your old pal Chuck for Michelangelo. See you next time.